Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing, and gentlemen, please remove your caps as we pledge allegiance to our nation's flag. And please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem. Stand, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Good evening, principals, teachers, parents, and students. I want to start out by saying thank you for being here as my classmates and I celebrate graduating. I am very honored to give this speech on behalf of my senior classmates. Everyone here today to congratulate family members, friends, or even favorite students for what they've accomplished over the past 13 years. Congratulations, students, we made it. We all survived the academic challenges and succeeded in our extracurricular activities. As we leave today, we have been an example to our underclassmen and have left our mark on Coahulla Creek. We have been cared for by a faculty that is second to none. The students at Coahulla share many unforgettable memories that we will reminisce on. We have been lucky enough to have a principal like Mr. Martis, who takes time to care about each and every one of the people who walks the halls of Coahulla Creek. I will never forget the feeling of walking into a new school and the principal knowing my name, my interests, or even what I ate last night for supper. We are also so blessed to have a superintendent like Dr. Gilreath who likes to have a little fun. I will always remember the feeling of anticipation about school being canceled due to snow and the awesome recording she made to the tune of Somewhere Over the Rainbow to tell us we were out of school. Well, guess what, guys? There's no school tomorrow. So thank you, Mr. Martis and Dr. Gilreath. We are excited to celebrate the completion of our studies with all of our cords and honors. During our few short years here, Coahulla Creek got many awards and recognition. When it comes to our academic excellence, we meet and beat all standards. When it comes to our sports, we have used our abilities to set many records and hold many titles. Our wrestling, cross country, and track team qualified for state. Our softball team made it to the Sweet 16. Our baseball team made it to the Final Four. Our Lady Colts basketball team made it back-to-back appearances to state and competed in the region championship for the first time in school history, along with our soccer team winning the championship and ending the season being state runner-up. We have definitely set the standards high. Saying this, most of these things could not have been done without the help of our outstanding teachers, coaches, and administrators, striving to make a relationship with each of us sitting here. As we started this journey 4 years ago, we were wide-eyed freshmen in this big glass world. By the end of our fourth year, we hope to leave everything we can so our school can continue to be excellent. With the help of our teachers' guidance and advice, we are now confident that we can learn to navigate this world without getting into avoidable problems. Being in school 8 hours a day, it seemed like another home for us. Whenever we were struggling or required something, the faculty went an extra mile to make sure we got what you needed. You were patient and always willing to do more, and so for that, we thank you. Now I would like to thank our parents. Thank you for being the shoulder we could cry on and being our biggest cheerleader during our greatest accomplishments. You have spent countless hours supporting us and making sure we had everything we needed for success. From studying with us late at night for the test the next day, coming to support us in all of our activities, or grounding us for bad grades, you were there. I know this moment is bittersweet and you will cherish it forever. So before you get out your box of tissues, I can reassure you that as our parents, you have raised us to be the brightest and smartest students we could be. You pushed us past the point where we thought we had no more to give. And for that, we thank you. It gives me great joy to share how fortunate we have been over the years. I've met some of the most caring, loving, friendly, and humble people. We have a lot of happy moments together, and we learned to live happy lives while we were in school. Our first days of school were never scary, but fun and exciting, and will last a lifetime. And for that, I'm extremely thankful. I truly appreciate the time I've spent with you all, and I hope as a senior class we have left our mark and inspired others. Before we start this ceremony, I would like to end with a quote. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, and reach out eagerly without fear for newer and richer experience." We have a life that is calling out for us to live it, and we need to be fearless in whatever this life throws at us. All that is required for us to do is step out and experience greatness. Thank you.
You know there's a light that goes on by the front door, and don't forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mama says to. Visit grandpa every chance that you can. Won't be a waste of time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. And don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When those dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you've put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. And don't expect a free ride from no one, to hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. Know the difference between being with someone and being with someone you love. I love you ain't no pickup line, so always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. And don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When those dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you've put in is realized, let yourself feel the always stay humble and kind. it's hot, eat a root beer or popsicle. Shut off the AC and roll the windows down. Let that summer sunshine always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you're going, don't forget, turn back around and help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind.
When I entered the halls of Coahulla Creek 4 years ago, I didn't expect to get very attached to the school or the people in it. I had just transferred schools, and in some naive 9th grade way, I believed there was no good here. It was just another stepping stone to get to where I wanted to be. Now, on the brink of entering the world and leaving high school behind, I find the perception I had as a freshman was wrong completely. Now, I'm honestly kind of terrified to leave the comfort of this school. I've found a comfort in this class. No matter what classes you've taken or teachers you've had, we've all had the same experiences. We've all walked these same halls, shared gossip with our friends, cried over a test in these bathrooms. We've all been to a football game, even if it was because one of our friends encouraged us to go, or, in my case, because it's a part of being in band. We've all been greeted by Mr. Martis in the halls and been astounded, even now, that he remembers each and every one of our names. We've all had these same experiences, but that's not all high school is. We've also been taught life lessons. And no, I don't mean from the pages of a book we told Miss Bryson we read and actually spark noted. We've been taught how to get back up when we're falling. We've been taught the importance of being ourselves and sometimes being more kind than we normally are. We've been taught the importance of having a community that loves us and supports us, friends we'll never forget. But most importantly, we've learned that our past does not define us. Rather, it guides us to who we want to be. None of us are the same person we were when we started high school, and if you are, I'm impressed. We've made mistakes that in hindsight made no sense, and we've made mistakes that we swore would make everything better. These mistakes, whether it be something small like trying to aid a conflict between friends and only making it worse, or something big like not going to tutoring and miserably failing a test, do not define us. These mistakes showed us who we are and who we can be. They give us an outlet for change, and it's up to us to decide who we become. As we leave the comfort of our high school, of our friends, and our family, I encourage you to reminisce on the past 4 years, not to grieve, although I won't blame you if you do, but to remember how far you have come. You have made it this far. Now, with your past guiding you, I have to ask, who do you want to become? Thank you.
Good evening, parents, family members, friends, faculty and staff, school board members, Ms. Williams, Dr. Gilreath, and most importantly, our seniors. It truly seems like only yesterday you were entering CCHS to pick up your schedules for the very first time as ninth graders. I'm sure you remember those feelings of excitement and perhaps anxiousness because of the size of the building and thinking, I'll never be able to switch classes in only 4 minutes. But it didn't take long for you to realize that you had plenty of time during class changes to visit quickly with friends, drop by the vending machine, and even stop by the restroom if needed and still make it to class on time. I'm sure you will also recall the first ninth grade meeting in the black box where Miss Bryant started talking about all the classes you'll have to take, all the credits you'll need to graduate, how fast your time will go, and that you will be graduating before you know it. Well, here we are. Graduation night is a celebration of many years of hard work that began when you started kindergarten. For most, that has probably involved a combination of many good times, probably some sad times, perhaps having to overcome a disappointment, and for sure being excited about an accomplishment or a goal you've achieved. This is also a time to reflect and think about all the folks who helped you to get to the seat you're sitting in tonight. As we celebrate and reflect, it's important to take a moment to recognize those who have had a part in getting you to this very special occasion. To your parents and other family members, thank you for the love, support, and encouragement that you have poured into your son or your daughter over the last 17 or 18 years. Your guidance and direction has helped to get them here tonight and has allowed them to become the outstanding young men and women who are prepared for life after this ceremony. To your teachers, first of all, let me say as a principal, thank you for challenging our students academically and for all you have done to ensure they are prepared with the necessary skills and attitudes to reach their goals and achieve their dreams. As a parent, I am so appreciative for the demanding coursework provided, the encouragement shared, and the positive impact you have made. We are fortunate to have the best teachers who love and support students, and I am thankful for each of you and the job that you do every day. Graduates, if your life were a book, tonight would be a very special chapter within that book. And everything you have done to this point has already been described in detail in previous chapters. You are now ready to begin the next chapter. As I stand here before you, I am reminded of the highly acclaimed and often shared book by Dr. Seuss titled, "Oh, the Places You'll Go." Perhaps you've read this book or had it read to you as a child. Within the pages of this children's book are multiple powerful messages that provides great advice. The book begins with, "Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street." This tells us that every day belongs to you. Let me encourage you to seize new opportunities and, as I regularly say, make good choices. Opportunities are all around us, and life is about choices. You can choose to do good and be a positive impact on those around you. I encourage you to set goals and don't be afraid of the hard work required to achieve those goals. As Winston Churchill once shared, a pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Choose to be an optimist. As you get further into the story, Dr. Seuss warns us that there will be challenges along the way. He writes, I'm so sorry to say so, but sadly, it's true. There'll be bang-ups and hang-ups that can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. When this happens, keep an open mind and look to others for help and guidance. Continue to work toward your goals and learn from your mistakes. All of your choices are not going to be perfect, and that is okay. Dare to take risks and be accepting of others. Don't be afraid to seek the advice of those you love and trust. It's that love and support from others that will get you through the tough times. You all have your own story to tell and your own book to write. Since entering the doorways at Coahulla Creek High School, you have certainly made a long-lasting impact on our school and community. It has been my pleasure to be able to serve as your principal, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to have gotten to know each one of you. In the end of the story, Dr. Seuss poses the question, and will you succeed? The response, yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Thank you.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all of my scars. Run away, they say, 'cause no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. These words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown 'em out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat of drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Oh, Another round of bullets in my skin will fire away. 'Cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors, and that's what we become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. We're glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown 'em out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
The sharpest words wanna cut me down. Gonna send a flood, gonna drown 'em out. I am brave, I am bruised. This is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. The words won't cut me down. Send the blood to drown. This is me.
Today is such a special and exciting day because it marks the end of a long journey we've had, but it also marks the beginning to a brand new journey. First and foremost, I want to thank all of our parents and loved ones for helping us get to where we are today. I especially want to thank my parents and family for supporting me throughout my whole life and school career. I couldn't have made it without you or all of your love and support. I also want to thank all of the amazing teachers I've had throughout my time at Coahulla. And even though none of us have exactly enjoyed all of the homework and essays we've had, you truly have played such a huge role in getting us to where we are today. Some of us would argue that we've gotten to this day solely based off of our own hard work and putting in the time to show up to class. Well, some of us. However, once Ms. Bryson told us how long she's been skirting, my whole perspective changed on that. It made me realize that without the countless hours our teachers have put in between all of the grading and behind-the-scenes work, plus actually teaching us every day, none of us would be standing here today. These teachers could have chosen one of the other millions of professions out there, but they chose to help us get to the point where we get to wear these caps and gowns today. With that being said, I would just like to take a second to give all of our hardworking teachers a round of applause. When thinking about how far we've come, two words come to mind: holy cow. It's crazy when trying to recount the blurry memories of when we first started freshman year for two reasons. One, because of how long ago it seems, and two, because of how at the same time it really doesn't feel like that long ago. Now, I know a lot of you are sitting there thinking, she's crazy. I've been ready to get out of this place since freshman year, and this has felt like the longest 4 years of my life. But let's get real. Although high school has been full of countless struggles, it's also produced some of the most beautiful and rewarding moments. We all have our own unique stories of high school, but the coolest part is that although none of our stories are identical, they're all intertwined in some way, shape, or form. And I'm so thankful that I got to be a part of Class of 2019's story. Although I think the most exciting part of this is that our stories are not over. Today is just the beginning of a whole new chapter of our lives, and as cliche as that sounds, it couldn't be more true. Right now, in this moment, I know most of us are just focusing on the excitement of finally being done with these past 13 years of school. But in reality, the real excitement is what's ahead. We have the world at our fingertips, and we're about to enter a time of exploration of the world and ourselves. We get to build our own paths and make a future for ourselves that we're excited to be a part of. I wish happiness and success to every single one of you in this new stage of life we're about to enter. But I hope that none of us ever forget the memories and lessons we've learned in these past 4 years at Coahulla. Thank you.
Hello. Before I begin, I'd just like to thank some people. Thank you to my friends, to those of you who have shared the pain of overweight book bags and procrastinating on essays until the day before they were due. Thank you to my family, especially my mom and dad, for pushing us out of our boundaries and being a constant source of support. And thank you to my teachers for pushing us out of our comfort zones and forcing upon us the knowledge we will need to thrive in our futures. When we first started senior year, we dreamed of this day. However, now that we're finally here, let's take a second to look back. Let's start with freshman year. I still remember my first day and how scared I was coming through the front doors that morning. New building, harder classes, and the backpacks were back. It was exhilarating and overwhelming at the same time, but we adapted, and along the way, some of us even got to go on that awesome pie-in-the-sky field trip for economics. We felt like we had the whole high school thing under control. Then sophomore year hit, and whew, it did hit hard. All of freshman year, we had heard stories of the torture that was sophomore year. Lo and behold, those rumors of late nights to complete essays, thanks Miss Bryson, brutal math packets, and hopeless tears were actually true. But again, we stuck it out, we adapted, learned how to roll with the punches, and made it 1 year closer to graduation. To be honest, there was no adapting to junior year. There was only survival. It was the year of the acronym AP, ACT, SAT, NMSQT, and whatever other mind bender we had to practice and prepare for heading for that fateful Saturday morning. But no matter how much we could have just slept in, We got up and continued onward toward today. Finally, senior year, we see the light at the end of the tunnel. But to get to graduation, we first must traverse that gauntlet of application after application. We've all had our fair share of paperwork this year, writing about how great we are, why we would be a perfect fit, and why everyone would be so lucky to have us. From the past 4 years, I will personally carry with me memories of marching band, spending Friday nights in the stands, climbing stairs, breakfast parties, math competitions, volunteering. The list just goes on and on. However, we must not let high school define us. We are facing some of the biggest changes in our lives. It's not so simple anymore. We must now be the drivers of our own futures. Some of us are headed to college, some to the workforce, maybe some to the military. The choices and decisions having to be made are already starting. Are we making the right choices? If nothing else, the past 13 years have shown us that change will happen, whether we are ready for it or not. But in the coming years, we will all undoubtedly be faced with one challenge after another. However, if these 4 years have proven anything, it is that we all have the drive to meet those challenges head on. So, face whatever comes your way with both feet forward, and know that if something is not working for you, give yourself permission to change it. What I want for this class is that when we all meet back up here in 2029, I want us all to have wonderful new stories to tell. How will we have impacted the world? I'll be honest, I'm excited, maybe a little scared, but I am comforted because even though change is staring us in the face, there is one thing that will never change. We, and only we, will always be the Coahulla Creek High School class of 2019. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you be respectful with your applause as we want all graduates and their families to hear their names called. Adam Benjamin Sumalong. Olivia Grace Mantooth. Diana Nicole Almazan. Savannah Elizabeth Bates. Coda Michael Blackwell. Ellie Grace Cross. Lauren Taylor Hewitt. Madison Kinsey Locke. Tucker Riley Martis. Mackenzie Lee Morgan. Michaela Nicole Morris. Evelyn Lila Mulkey. Dia Darshan Patel. Alexandra Kate Rowe. Gabriella Elissa Schatz. Zaychelle Sierra. Gabrielle Marie Silva. Jacob Samuel Tate. Melissa Valencia. Rebecca Ashley Boyd. Gareth Elisa Chumley. Madeline Grace Clayton. Sean Rogers Doheny. Christina Flores. Connor Burton Goodwin. Kelly Naomi Guerrero Delgado. Layla Cheyenne Hicks. Savannah Jade Hott. Corey Lee Johnson. Garrett Case Kicklighter. Armando Meza Ramirez. Allison Nicole Morrow. Ali Hanafi Moss. Mallory Reagan Poe. Amanda Elizabeth Pratt. Grace Erin Prince. Allison Diane Rayburn. Araceli Reina. Jacqueline Sanchez Estrada. Anthony Jesus Sandoval. Lillis Grace Snyder. Noah Philip Sutherland. Parker Thomas Teasley. Anna Karen Valdez. Jennifer Vargas Laredo. Roberto Carlos Vergara. Lance Ronald Watson. Logan Earl Watson. Zachary Andrew Williams. Allie Grace Young. Alexia Jovan Betty Adams. Ava Elizabeth Aguilar. Emily Margarita Aldana. Myra Arredondo. Sylvia Arredondo. Jose Ramiro Arredondo Torres. Alexis Victoria Ayers. Rodney Lamar Baggett. Hallie Brooke Bagley. Alex Dustin Ball. Vernon Seth Ball. Ria Chandrakant Bavaria. Zachary Kyle Beatty. Devin LeBron Bell. Briley Jewel Blair. Gavin Isaiah Bramlett. Trenton Dalen Brewster. Courtney Rochelle Brock. Benjamin Aaron Brooker. Thomas Jacob Bryant. Gavin Lee Cagle. Landon Blake Callahan. Kirk Austin Campbell. Jessica Lizeth Cano Rangel. Dylan Cole Carlock. Jonathan Cameron Carney. Brandon Alexander Castro. Easton Shane Chambers. Ariel Chavez Hernandez. Kayla Renee Clifton. Caleb Tanner Klein. Calvin Collier Cochran III. Brooke Michelle Cornett. Marley Victoria Cowart. Tiana Abilene Hope Crowder. Rosa Linda Cruz. Chloe Rose Dashler. Charles Lee Barrett Davis. Zachary Brian Day. Matthew Braden DeFore. Feliciano Rene Diego. Christopher Curtis Edwards. Destiny Lachey Edwards. Stephen Wayne Foster. Fatima Jeanette Frere. Ashley Lauren Frisbee. Taylor McIver Garlock. Peyton Kaylee Garrison. Alexis Nicole Goodson. Sierra Star Groves. Aylin Guerrero. Elizabeth Jasmine Hall. Taylor Kennedy Harper. Michael Eugene Harrison. Brianna Marybeth Hawkins. Robert Chadwick Hefner. Joshua Cardoza Hernandez. Haley Elise Hughes. Lainey Ember Hewitt. Matthew Thomas Jenkins. Bryson Neal Jennings. Carson Hunter Johnson. Toby Michael Keener. Savannah Leanne Keith. Tristan Grice Kelly. Michael Edward King. Kaylee Burke Kinnaman. David Chavez Lara. Rachel Ann Larson. Evan Thomas Lewis. Preston Randolph Lewis. Courtney Lynn Long. Hazel Marie Lugo. Aaron Maddox. Trevor Mitchell Maddox. Antonio Maldonado. Paige Celeste Martin. Deanna Nicole Martinez. O'Reilly Axel Gage McGuire. Benjamin Metz McNair. Francisco Charlie Medina. Christian Noel Mahia. Josie Luann Middleton. Kevin Delaney Newby. Cassidy Mae Nicholson. Grant Michael Ogle. Rodrigo Oliveira. Elias Daniel Orozco. Oscar Gonzalez Ortiz Gonzalez. Brock Onus Parham. Carlos Alejandro Patlan. Brianna Ashley Peden. Hernan Gustavo Pinado. Julian Stephen Perez. Geneva Inez Perry. Jaron Lee Pfeiffer. Jansen Parker Pickle. Mark Anthony Pilcher. Jacob Lamar Pearl. Joshua John Pirtle. Cheyenne Reagan Quarles. Juan Jose Rangel. William Tyler Rector. Cody Tyler Wayne Reed. Gracie Madison Reed. Cynthia Reina Gracia. Angel Guadalupe Rodriguez. Andrew Colton Rogers. Drew Winfred Sage. Ariam Beth Salguero. Veronica Sanchez. Amelia Lindsay Schultz. Donovan Nicholas Sims. Austin David Smith. Brody Miles Smith. Tristan Wayne Smith. Juan Manuel Sosa III. Nicholas Chase Stanley. Carter Edward Staten. Rebecca Lael Sweeney. Jacob Ryan Taylor. Jesus Angel Terrones. Austin Keith Thomas. Yoslyn Torres. Kevin Lionel Torres Padron. Matthew Eli Terso. Karen Julissa Ugarte. Timothy Dwayne Underwood. Johnny Albert Valenzuela Geronimo. Romy Jose Vargas. Angel Luis Vasquez. Gloria Lea Venegas. Tony Janae Walton. Peyton Brooke Warnix. Serene Blizz Wiggins. Hallie Michelle Williams. Samuel Hamilton Wilson. Ryan Robbie Wright. Harrison Keith Young. Jose Antonio Zamora. Camille Elise Ziegler. Michael Lamar Lawson O'Bannon. Daniela Garcia Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your class of 2019.
God. Too tall. Well, looks like we made it. We're here at the culmination of 4 years of strenuous work, good times, and tearful moments. The class of 2019, that just sounds crazy when you say it out loud. Now, by no means has this road been an easy ride for us, and I highly doubt it's been relaxing for our parents. However, our class is a top-tier group that has had many accomplishments across the years. Not only is this class athletically gifted, with multiple seniors signing letters of intent to play their respective sports at college, but they're also very academically gifted, which was obvious by how long our senior honors day lasted, and we all know how long that took. All that we have accomplished, everything we have achieved, is the result of all the hard work and commitment from the class of 2019. Now that this chapter in our lives is over, we begin the next step into adulthood. We take our talents and our gifts and we move forward with our lives. And even though many of us will likely never see one another again, I am proud to say that I was a Colt and I will forever be a Colt. Soon our future will become our present, and soon after that, it will become our past. And you may think it won't take long, but it will be gone in the blink of an eye. As of right now, we have possibly had some of the greatest memories we will ever have, and as we take them with us to our next step in life. Whichever way we all go with our lives, make sure to look back on the blessings you have. Your parents, your siblings, your friends, and even your teachers. These people have worked so hard and been so supportive for what we have come to achieve and what we are celebrating here tonight. To all that have helped me along my way, I thank you. And to the class of 2019, I say congratulations. We have done what we set out to do 4 short years ago and are ready for what comes next, even if our parents aren't. Mine most of all. I have been graciously given the opportunity to speak about one of the most influential people in my life. For those of you who somehow still do not know, my dad, the very large man sitting right there, is the principal. I still get asked every day if it's bad having my dad as the principal, and I can go ahead and say no. In fact, I'm more than happy he got to be with me at school, and I know a lot of my friends are glad he was their principal too. Even though he gives all the credit to Mom, everything I have done, everything I have accomplished, and everything I have achieved are also because of him. My father is the guiding force in my life, and without him, all of these chords wouldn't mean anything to me if he hadn't been there with me. Having him by my side during the day, on the sideline at my football games, watching my track meets, all while doing his job, I couldn't ask for a better dad, nor could I ask for a better teacher at the lessons of life than my father. I'm honored to carry the last name Martis, and I will forever cherish the memories I have with him for all 4 years of high school. And lastly, for everything he's done for me, I want to say I love you and thank you for being the best father I could have asked for. And Dad, when I'm gone next year, you better make good choices like you've always told every one of us graduates to do. Oh, and one more thing. For one more last time, I'd like to say, Mars to Martis. You want to say it? Go ahead. The class of 2019 is officially over and out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we sing our alma mater one last time.